Welcome to A2B2 Yoga. Thanks for taking this time to connect and tend to yourself. Today's practice is all about letting go of control, letting go of the need for the perfect posture, and just listening to your body and finding what feels good. Making this a great practice for anyone who may be controlling or a perfectionist and feel that this is causing increased stress or anxiety in your life or in your relationship with yourself or others in a negative way. With our intention set, I'll meet you seated on the mat. We'll come into a comfortable cross-legged seated position. Find length in your torso, sitting up nice and tall. Your hands rest wherever is comfortable. Take a slow, steady inhale through your nose. And on your exhale, soften and close your eyes. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Let's take a moment here to just allow your mind, your body, and your spirit to completely arrive here on the mat with you. Let go of any stressors or to-dos of the day and just be here in this moment. Breathing in and out your nose, nice and slow. Noticing your breath, the natural rhythm of your inhalation and your exhalation. And go ahead and bring your left heel in towards your groin, followed by your right, so one is stacked in front of the other. Keeping this nice long spine and your eyes closed, let's slowly start to sway your spine side to side. Feel how your spine waves over to each side in this amazing movement. Allow your head to flow with the wave, providing yourself a gentle neck massage as you slowly wave side to side. And when you're ready, as you sway, start to hinge forward at your hips, taking it one side to the other as you lower. Feel it out as you slowly sway down. Notice where you're feeling the sensations at within your body. And once you can't lower anymore without rounding your spine, go ahead and settle into stillness with that nice long spine. Wherever you are is right where you should be. If the stretch is feeling intense, I invite you to back off just a little by rising up. We want this to be a feel-good, loving stretch. Direct your breath into your right hip or any areas of tightness that you may be feeling. Slowly start to walk yourself back up. And then we'll switch legs, bringing the opposite leg in close to your groin. Breathing in, finding that beautiful long spine of yours from the crown of your head to the tip of your tailbone. And then we'll start that sway, swaying from one side to the other. Allow your head to flow with the wave, getting that gentle neck massage once more. And wave it out. Stay connected with your body. When you're ready, we'll start to hinge at your hips, taking your sway lower and lower. Now rounding your spine, so as you sway, let your chest reach you forward. Notice any sensations within your body. Notice where you're feeling the stretch at. And once you can't lower anymore without rounding your spine, go ahead and settle into stillness. And directing your breath to your left hip or any areas of tightness that you're feeling on this side. You can go ahead and melt it lower to the ground if you'd like. And then we'll slowly start to walk yourself back up. You can return to that comfortable seat with your legs crossed. We are just going to start to stir the pot. So breathing in as you circle your torso forward and exhaling as you circle your torso back. Just find what feels good here as you circle. Exaggerate the movement to get exactly what you need here. Give yourself permission to linger longer in any areas that are calling to you. Just moving intuitively. And then switch directions of your circles. Feel rooted into the earth through your sits bones. Let this connection be what keeps you grounded as you circle, letting the movement come from this area. Beautiful. All sorts of love and tending to your spine. Let's tend to our shoulders next by drawing big circles, whichever direction you choose. Marry your breath with the movement. No counting, let that go. Just draw those big circles. We'll switch directions of our circles. Stay fully connected with your body. And then release the circles. And for our next one, we will inhale and scoop our shoulders up, squeezing them up to our ears. Squeeze it up. And then on the exhale, we'll exhale out the mouth and just let your shoulders drop. Breathe in, scoop and squeeze your shoulders up. And exhale out your mouth, release down. Inhale, squeeze them up, up, up. And exhale, drop. Once more, squeeze them up. And exhale, drop. Bring your soles of feet to the mat out in front of you, your knees bent, and grasp along the back of your thighs. Breathe in, finding length in your spine. Then on your exhale, round your spine back, drawing your navel back to your spine on your exhale. Your chin to your chest. And from here, you can take that slow wave of the spine here if you'd like. Feeling the stretch in between your shoulder blades. We'll breathe in, ripple your spine, chest reaches you forward, and you lift your gaze. We're taking some seated cat-cows, and exhale, round back. The next few rounds, I want you to go ahead and take on your own. Close those eyes, tune in, and just move through a few cat-cows at your own pace, finding what feels good within your body. The next time you round back, go ahead and release yourself to the mat and hug your knees into your chest. Then we'll cross your ankles and take your two peace fingers and grasp your big toes. And we'll start to rock and roll back and forth, massaging along your spine, being playful, tapping into your inner child and letting go. I'll meet you seated, and then we'll playfully hop your legs back. No worries about how it looks or how far back you hop. We're coming into downward facing dog next. Find your downward facing dog. It's our first one of the day, so just warm yourself up here. Maybe taking bent knees to start, or walking your dog out, your choice. Listen to your body and move as it calls to you. In our down dog, we are going to take 3 lion's breaths. If you're new to lion's breath, what we'll do is we'll take a full complete inhale through our nose, and as we do this, we're going to focus our attention on our third eye, which is the place between your eyebrows. While we exhale, your eyes will open, the attention is still on your third eye, so your gaze will be lifted. Then we'll open your mouth as big as you can, and all your facial muscles will be flexed. And then stick your tongue out, and we'll make a like sound as you exhale, sounding like a lion. This may look a little funny, but who cares? It makes it all the more fun to do it. So let's close your eyes, Attention on your third eye as we inhale completely through your nose. Then open your eye, eyes lifted, focus on the third eye, mouth opens wide, stretch your facial muscles, tongue out, and exhale out your mouth. Close your eyes, inhale through your nose completely. Exhale, eyes open, tongue out. Close your eyes, inhale completely. Exhale out your mouth. And release that breath work. And lift your gaze to the front of the mat. Bend into your knees and playfully hop yourself forward. Bring your feet hip width apart. Clasp opposite elbows and allow your upper body to weigh completely heavy. Letting gravity take hold. As you relax your muscles, feel the effects on your body, noticing any sensations. Let yourself just dangle here, letting go of any need to control. If you'd like to invite in a little movement, return to that sway, nice and slow. Do whatever's calling to you. If you invited movement in, slowly start to settle back into stillness at center. Fingertips release to the mat. Take a generous bend in your knees. Tuck your chin to your chest, and we'll start to roll up super slowly, letting your upper body weigh completely heavy as long as it can. Feel each muscle as it engages as you roll up. And then once you're at the top, breathe in and circle your arms to the sky. Palms face one another at the top, and then get loose in your hips and in your legs, taking a little bend in your knees. Do stay grounded through the soles of your feet. From here, we'll return to that lion's breath, and on the exhale, we're going to allow our torso to just fall through center. Arms fall down, just letting go and dangling. And then we'll take that generous bend in your knees and roll up. Breathe in, reach your arms to the sky, and we'll set up for another round. So get loose in your hips, slightly bent knees, and exhale, lion's breath as you fall forward through center, just letting go. Bend into your knees and roll up. Inhale, arms up, taking this one more time. Exhale, lion's breath out as you fall through center. Exhale out anything that's no longer serving you. Bend into your knees and roll up. Inhale, fingertips to the sky, your palms kiss, and we'll lower prayer to heart. Now that we have taken the time to let go, release, and play it around with moving intuitively, let's take the next few minutes to truly listen to your body and take whatever feel-good moves are calling to you through a self-guided flow. So the next time you hear my voice, I'll be cueing us to join together once more. Wherever you are, start to make your way back to standing with prayer at heart. From here, we'll breathe in, circling our arms to the sky. Your palms kiss at the top, and then dive it down through center. Fingertips to the mat, crown of head reaches to the mat. Breathe in, lift halfway, and exhale, release. Step your right foot back, coming into our runner's lunge pose. Glance down to ensure your front knee is stacked over your ankle. Your back leg is engaged and your heel is sinking to the mat. Let your heart shine and lift your gaze. Nice elongated spine here. And just breathe. On your exhalations, allow your groin to soften and melt towards the mat. Release your back knee to the mat and keep your toes tucked to help with balance. And then go ahead and inch your front foot back towards your body. We're coming into a 90-degree angles with both our knees. Once you're there, rest your hands to your front thigh and start to inch your foot forward. I want you to inch it forward until you feel that first sensation of a mild stretch in your back leg. And once you arrive at that first sensation, we'll take 5 deep, refreshing breaths. Resist the urge to melt the deepest stretch yet. We will get there. Now let's inch your foot forward a little more, taking it to your next edge. Still not your deepest yet. And then once you're there, we'll take 5 deep, refreshing breaths again. And inch your foot forward. This is our final round, so allow your body to melt as deeply as calling to you. And return to our 5 deep, refreshing breaths. Beautiful, my friend. Now let's bring your hands to prayer at heart. Take a deep breath in, and on your exhale, twisting at your navel point to the left. And then we'll lower the back of your arm to the front thigh. Really press and fuse your palms together to bond across your chest and your collarbone. And we'll actively spiral your chest to the sky. Your gaze lifts. On your next inhale, lift and return to center. Your hands lower to frame your front foot. Press up on your back leg, rising to your runner's lunge once more. And then begin to walk yourself to the right side space, coming into a wide leg forward fold. Bring your toes in and then your heels out. Keep your knees bent and lower your hips to the mat as low as they can comfortably go, feeling a nice juicy stretch. Your crown of head reaching towards the mat. And we'll take that generous bend in your knees, tuck your chin to your chest, and slowly start to roll up one vertebrae at a time. At the top, we'll breathe in, extending and opening your arms wide. Then as you breathe out, bring your arms through center, taking your right arm underneath your left, coming into eagle arms. Breathing in, lift your elbows, reaching them to the sky as you direct your hands away from your face. And then from here, we'll take that slow sway once more, bending into one knee and then the other, waving your torso, finding that feel-good movement in your body, staying connected, swaying it out. Let this be a yoga dance for you. Just let go. As you sway, we'll take it lower and lower. And then once you can't lower anymore, then we'll slowly settle into stillness. Tuck your chin to your chest, knees generously bent, and slowly roll up. Take a big, beautiful breath in at the top and reach those fingertips up to the sky. Your palms kiss, and then dive it down through center. And once you're lowered, walk yourself to the back of the mat, and then your back toes point to the back of the mat, coming into runner's lunge on the second side. Go ahead and glance down at your front knee. Make sure it's stacked right over your ankle. Your back leg is engaged, your kneecap lifted. Your heel is sinking to the mat. And let your heart shine forward as you lift your gaze. Feel a nice long line from your back heel all the way to the crown of your head. And on your exhalations, allow your groin to soften and melt towards the mat. Well, let's release our back knee to the mat. Keep your back toes tucked to help with balance. Let's go ahead and inch your front foot back towards you once more, taking that 90-degree angle in both of our knees. Once you're there, rest your hands to your thighs, sit up nice and tall, and go ahead and start to inch your front foot forward until you meet that first edge, that first sensation of a mild stretch. And then once you arrive, we'll take those 5 deep cleansing breaths. Now let's inch your foot forward a little more, taking it to the next edge. Still not your deepest yet. 5 deep cleansing breaths. Inch your foot forward, and this is our final round, so allow your body to melt as deeply as calling to you. And take your 5 deep breaths. And bring your hands to prayer at heart. And take a deep breath in through your nose. And on your exhale, movement coming from your navel, we're going to twist over to the right. And then lower your back of your arm to your front thigh. Really want to press and fuse our palms together so it helps to stay broadened across our chest and our collarbone. And I want you to actively knit your front ribs together and then spiral them to the sky. Your gaze can lift up. On your next inhale, we'll lift and return to center and lower your hands to frame your front foot. Press up in your back leg and then begin to walk yourself back to the side space, coming into our wide leg forward fold. Your toes in and heels out. Now let's tuck your chin to your chest and slowly start to roll up. At the top, we'll breathe in, extending your arms long, nice and wide. And as you breathe out, your arms come through center and your left arm is underneath your right this time. Taking our eagle arms from here, let's breathe in and lift our elbows, reaching them to the sky. And at the same time, let's direct our hands away from our face. Take that sway, bending into one knee and then the other, waving your torso, finding that feel-good movement in your body. Staying connected and tuned into your body. And letting go as you sway. We'll take it lower and lower. Once you get to a point where you can't lower anymore, settle into stillness. Tuck your chin to your chest, a generous bend in your knees, and slowly roll up. Let's take that big, beautiful breath in at the top and reach your fingertips to the sky. Your palms kiss, and then dive right down through center. Walk yourself to the front of the mat this time, coming into our runner's lunge. Your back foot steps to meet your front, coming into our forward fold. Breathe in, lift to flat back, and exhale, melt forward. Hands come to frame your foot, and let's take that playful hop coming into our downward facing dog. In your downward dog, let your heels sink to the mat, your chest melting towards the mat. Let's lift your gaze to the front of the mat, bend into your knees, and take the playful hop forward, returning to the front of the mat, and lower your hips, coming to sit. Cross your ankles, take your peace fingers around your big toes, round back in your spine, and trust that the ground is there to catch you as you roll back, taking that rock and roll back and forth. And when you're ready, we'll meet reclined, feeling the length of your spine connected to the mat. We're coming into happy baby pose next. So bring your knees in towards your chest, open your knees wide, bring hands through center, clasping the outside of your feet. Let's lift your soles of feet to the sky as you draw your knees wide and towards your armpits. Your feet flexed as you gently pull them down. Breathing in and out your nose. If it sounds nice, you can invite in a little movement here, slowly and mindfully rocking side to side. Releasing into your inner child, having fun with the pose while staying grounded and connected with your body as you rock. What sensations are you feeling as you rock? Sensations within your physical body and within your emotional body. And slowly start to settle yourself back into center. Lower and release your feet to the mat. And with your knees bent and soles of feet to the mat, go ahead and start to windshield wiper your legs over to the right, and then over to the left. Releasing any tension or tightness you may be feeling from holding our happy baby. Your arms out the side, making a T-like shape. Moving at your own feel-good pace. Now let's take the most amazing pose of them all, Savasana. Take up as much space as you need. Get any wiggles and stretches out so you can allow your body, your mind, and your soul to settle into complete stillness. Take these next few moments to let go and just be here with your breath, soaking up exactly what you need in these final moments here on the mat. Let's begin to wake up your body before rolling over to your right side. And once you're rolled over to your right side, go ahead and take a deep breath in through your nose. And a long, slow exhale out your nose. With your eyes closed and your attention remaining inward, go ahead and make your way to a comfortable seated position. And once you're seated, find that nice long spine of yours, and then take any feel-good movements seated here. And get loose and open. Draw circles with your wrists and switch directions. And then just start to shake it off. Shake out your fingers, your wrists, your arms. Just shake it off, release it, and let it go. I remember this was feeling really good, really opening. Now let's breathe in, taking a beautiful breath in of love and light, reaching your arms to the sky, palms kiss the top, and then we'll lower prayer to heart. Raise prayer to your forehead, setting an intention to stay present and mindful of our thoughts of ourselves and thoughts of others. Hands lower to prayer at your mouth, setting an intention to stay present and mindful as you nourish your body. Hands lower to your heart, setting an intention to stay present and mindful of our actions, acting in love and kindness. And sending love and light to you and all beings. Namaste. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to get the latest yoga love released each week. If you'd like to keep practicing with me, jump over to my membership site and check it out. I have exclusive content from yoga and meditation practices to food and nutrition webinars, podcasts, and more. From my heart to yours.